Alright, hello guys. My name is Taras Johnson. This channel is TMNJ. Welcome back. So, this video I was going to speak about telepathy. Now, oh, the sun's back out. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Such a beautiful day to be outside, honestly. Well, for me it is. I don't know where the hell you guys might be at in whatever part of the world you guys are. Basically, I was gonna say. So, for example, right? That tree right there, called the Tree of Life. You guys can speak to the tree, you know that, right? I can speak to the tree. I can ask it how its day is going, how it's feeling, and so on. Everything you see, you can speak to. Trash cans, even my slides, the book, plants over there, you can speak to every single thing. Even this leaf. Hold on a second. Even this leaf, you can speak to. Every single thing around you, you can speak to. Even the vehicle. The vehicles, the cars, the ball over there. Every single thing you see, every literal thing, the house, everything. If it has energy, you can speak to it. Simply put, and everything has its own. And you might think you can speak to people to respond. Yes, it will definitely respond. Anything that has energy can respond to you based on its own frequency. You just have to be aware of the frequency each thing has, whether it be a spider, whether it be an ant, whether it be, I don't know, a fly, mosquito, whether it be a bee, whether it be a hornet, even a hawk or a bird. Anything can speak back to you through energy. Simply put, you just have to be able to translate the energy that you're sensing, or rather feeling out, and so on. That's when it comes down to people channeling, for example, right? When you see these tarot readers on YouTube or on Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat channeling, right? When it comes down to things, channeling literally is you translating the energy from the universe or from the deities or whatever the hell, and being able to translate the energy into words, because words are a form of expression, and be able to speak out what is being said in your best way of interpretation, and so on. Literally, that's basically what it comes down to. And it's energy. Energy is simply, our thoughts are energy, right? Our thoughts are energy that comes in the form of expression that we just speak out. I feel nostalgic. I feel hormonal. I feel intellectual. All these feelings you get, we're able to express and say in words, or rather in sounds that we qualify as words, and so on. So when it comes down to, say, a tree, if you talk to the tree, say, "Hey, tree, how you doing? Tree, how are you doing?" Tree said, "Good. How about you?" That's me, and how I'm able to configure what it's saying is only because I'm translating the energy of the tree, its own vibrational frequency, to a state that I can comprehend. Simply put, translating the energy into words, form of expression, as I said before. So everything around you, a sink, uh, a glass of water, a bowl, a plate, a spoon, everything around you, you can literally translate. Or rather, you can speak to it, and you just have to fit. You just have to raise your awareness and really feel out what's being said back to you in return. And this literally goes towards you not being logical about things. So when you're logical, you're thinking like, wait a second, I can't speak to this or that. Like, I can't speak to a trash can and it speak back to me. No, that's not possible. It's not a human being. How do you think animals speak to each other? How do they communicate? How do you think wolves in a pack communicate with each other? Energy Energy is the best way of communication that ever exists. It's always the best way to communicate is through energy, simply put. When it comes down to it, the trash cans are energy, right? The trees are energy, right? Everything that has a form of matter, this host right over here, is energy, right? Just because we make sounds doesn't mean that only sound is a way of communication. No. If an alpha wolf looks at its beta, energetically they know what's being said. They both know how the communication is going. Both know what's being said to it. Both know what's being said, and so on. If you're a human who knows how to translate energy and knows how to translate into words, towards telepathy, because that's all telepathy, literally, then you're able to comprehend what's being said between each individual organism, and so on. That's all telepathy truly is. It's not difficult. Well, it's not difficult for some people. I guess that's the best way to word it. So I'm looking at my neighbor. That's the best way to word it. It's not difficult for some people because I know some people, not all individuals know how to use telepathy. And some people do use telepathy, but they're just not aware of it. At times, it's really just you kind of just, you being in your mind a lot and kind of talking to yourself, but you realize you're not really talking to yourself, or you're either talking to your guides at times in your mind, or you're talking to your higher self, or maybe to deities, or maybe to the spirit, or maybe to Gaia, maybe to a sun god like Ra, or whatever other sun gods exist, and so on. Communication through telepathy is high. It's always been a concept. Humans have always spoken through telepathy half the time. That's why, say this, when you're in the car with your mother or your father, or say your brother or sister, or with a friend of yours, and you guys like say the same thing at the same time, or you say something that they're going to say, and you're looking like, how did I say that? Like, how'd you know I was going to say that, bro? That's telepathy. It's energy. There's when you're with someone else, there's an energetical link between you and the individual that basically there's that energetical link. You're able to basically read the person's mind, or rather, not just read their mind, but also kind of it's like getting it's like you're thinking something, and the person catches on the energy that you're about to say or do or think or whatever the hell, and they just do it, and you're looking like, how'd you know I was gonna do that, or say that or think that or whatever the hell, and it's because it's the energetical link between each individual. That's another way of telepathy, literally. So, hope this was a great video, guys. I don't think there's much more to say. Yeah, no, you can use telepathy with everything. If you don't want to talk aloud and make yourself seem quote unquote weird, but then again, everything is weird in this world. Then, I mean, I do it all the time. I don't see a problem with it. It's actually pretty beautiful to comprehend when basically you can talk to your fish, you can talk to any animal, and just feel out what they're saying to you. Simply put, I talk to my dog all the time. He'll just be looking at me like, what do you want? Like, yo, Rex. He said, what is it? Literally, I can just feel through the energy. The only thing I would not recommend doing is trying to talk to wind. I would not recommend doing that. Or probably water or rain or any of that stuff. Maybe the earth, if you want to. Maybe if you want to dig your hand into the earth, maybe try doing that. Maybe even the grass. You can definitely talk to the grass. Because technically speaking, I think the way I look at it, each piece of grass is its own little. I'm not gonna pull it out, but it has its own little being, however that stuff works. But yeah, so I hope this video was very helpful for you guys to comprehend how telepathy works, how it goes about doing things. You should literally have to basically comprehend the frequency, each distinct frequency that each organism takes up. Or the frequency of the car, the frequency of the hose, the frequency of the tree. Each thing has a frequency that you have to comprehend what the frequency is in order to communicate with it and feel out, okay, what's the energy of your being. And comprehend, you can have a full conversation with your vehicle. Literally, I've had full conversations with my friends' vehicles before. And I'm like, yo, bro, you're calling this like vehicle she went to he. And a friend of mine was like, what? And I was like, you're disrespecting him. And he was like, how do you know this? I'm like, your vehicle's talking to me. What do you mean I don't know this? Literally. But yeah. So that being said, guys, love y'all. And Jana, my name is Taras Johnson, and my channel is TMNJ. Like, comment, subscribe. I'd enjoy it. And yeah, bye bye.